And for the top international headlines, we connect now to Steven Choi at the News Center.
Now, Bangkok hosted an emergency meeting Friday on the wave of migrants trying to reach Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Stephen, who was involved in these talks, and give us a picture of how they're dealing with this situation?
Well, representatives from 17 countries, as well as observers from the U.S., Japan, Switzerland, and several United Nations agencies were in attendance to discuss the growing crisis in the region. The main topics for discussion are providing humanitarian assistance to the migrants, combating the problem of people smuggling and trafficking, and addressing the root causes of the issue. Now, Southeast Asia has been dealing with the issue for years now, but these countries are not prepared to deal with the recent surge in the number of people seeking asylum. Most of the recent migrants hail from Bangladesh or are Rohingya Muslims from Myanmar, a minority group that's not recognized as citizens in their own country. While Myanmar has vowed to cooperate, it has also refused to take all the blame for the problem.
Issue of illegal migration of both people, you cannot single out my country. I said at the earlier on, some issues fall within the domestic jurisdiction.
Malaysia and Indonesia have seen over 3,000 migrants flood in following Bangkok's crackdown on human trafficking in recent weeks. UN Human Rights Council says that around 2,600 people remain at sea in boats, some of whom have been abandoned by smugglers. The general consensus at the meeting is that no one country can tackle the problem alone. Thailand dropped an earlier objection and will allow the U.S. to fly surveillance planes over its territory to help in the search for migrants at sea. Malaysia, meanwhile, is seeking to call a summit of leaders from Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, and Myanmar in the coming weeks.